I am on here to share about uh about why we have evil in the world. Okay, why is there evil? Why is there evil in the world today? And where does that come from? A lot of people like to try to blame Jesus. They try to play the blame game. Okay, they play the blame game. A lot of people blame Jesus Christ for stuff that happened in the world because nobody want to take responsibility. They don't want to take responsibility for what they are doing, so they blame Jesus. See, so I'm going to share where evil comes from in the world, why we have evil in the world, and where it comes from. Okay, Jesus Christ is not responsible for the evil in this world today. Man and woman is. Jesus Christ is not responsible for the evil in the world today. He's not. He is not. James 1:13 says this: when tempted, when tempted, no one should say, tempted, no one should tempted, no one should say, God is tempting me. For God cannot be tempted with evil, neither does he tempt anyone. But each person is tempted when they are dragged away by their own evil desires, and then their desires are conceived. When it's conceived, it gives birth to sin, and when it's fully grown, it gives birth to death. So when you hear teenagers talking about I put that on God, or you hear rappers trying to put Jesus Christ in their lyrics when they saying stuff that's evil, that ain't Jesus. Jesus Christ ain't got nothing to do with nothing evil on this earth. It's man. It's man being drugged away by his own desires. It's man that's doing it. It's not Jesus. So when you hear young men and women saying, I put that on God, no, Jesus Christ ain't in that. That's not Jesus. Jesus is full of light. Man and woman don't want to take responsibility for their actions, so they got to find someone to blame it on. Just like Adam and Eve. If they wouldn't have listened to the devil, but they did. So now they start, it's the woman you gave me, he did it. Everybody's blaming everybody. Nobody wants to take responsibility for their actions. Jesus Christ is not responsible for the man, woman that's doing wrong. Okay? That's not Jesus. Nope. It says when tempted, no one should say that God is tempting me. For God cannot be tempted. For God cannot tempt anyone. Okay? He cannot tempt anyone. Let's go over it again. When tempted, no one should say, God is tempting me. For God cannot be tempted by evil, neither does he tempt anyone. Each person, each person is tempted when they are dragged away by their own evil desires. Okay? Then 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 it said then the desires are conceived, and it gives birth to sin, and when sin is fully grown, it gives birth to death. So man and woman don't want to take responsibility for what they doing. Even with the devil. Somebody that don't have Jesus don't have a clue what's going on. So young men and women in high school, the teenagers in high school, they be saying, I put that on God. No, you can't put nothing on Jesus. He ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm praying for the teenagers in middle school who try to say, I put that on God, and you try to put Jesus. No, Jesus ain't in there. No. The devil is deceiving people from God's truth. They're blind to God's truth. They need Jesus Christ to change their mindset. But But Jesus is not responsible for the actions of man that's going around doing wrong. So you can't say I put that on God. He didn't do that. The devil can tempt people. He can tempt people. He can tempt people. So Jesus Christ ain't got nothing to do with it. He's not responsible for the evil in this world. He's not responsible for none of that. No, he's not causing none of this stuff to happen. No. Jesus Christ is not taking nobody's family members. He's not doing none of that. That ain't Jesus. I don't know where that's a false doctrine right there. He's not doing that either. Nope. Nope. People that say a whole bunch of stuff that's blaming Jesus Christ for everything. No. Man and woman is the reason why we got evil in this world. Man is doing it, but man don't want to take responsibility for his own actions. Okay? And Jesus Christ is not taking people's family members. That's not nowhere in the Bible. I don't know where that came from, but that's a false doctrine. That's not in there. All this stuff we got going on in the world, it's man that's causing it. Man that's doing it. Man don't want to take responsibility for his actions. It's man that's being drugged away by his own desires and being enticed. It's man and woman that's doing it. They're doing it. They are doing it. They are doing it. So that's what he wanted me to share. Bye-bye.